Message to Tinubu, the Jagaba of our time. How una dey, my people? Thank you for coming and feel free to share the word of freedom. We not too much, we don't just go straight to the point. As soon as they come, make una help us quick share this Ogbonge broadcast. Direct message to Tinubu. Message to Tinubu, the president of Nigeria. Message to Tinubu. How many of una they're happy to see Congress where they here with me today? Please share this broadcast, everyone. Thank you all for coming. This one I just message to Tinubu. Away na we me area where. Okay, make una share the word of freedom. As soon as they come, make una share the broadcast. Feel free to write where you are watching from. Feel free to write where you are watching from. Say hello to the overall Congress Ogele one. They here with us today. Please share this broadcast and say hello to the Congress of our time. Direct message to Tinubu. We don't get too much of our time we won't waste. Even when I don't even need to play music for this broadcast, I just message to Tinubu. Make una help us share this powerful broadcast. Press like, press love, and share the word of freedom. Make una share. Share the broadcast. Share. Why, yes, Ogele here. Thank you for coming, my leader.
Yes, my brother Olagwe Oato.
I want me to work about.
Yeah, I really appreciate everybody. I greet the house. I greet everybody watching Olakoko Talk Show worldwide. Still the biggest platform in Scandinavia.
Yeah.
My brothers and sisters, men are not very still not they see me always. I was very busy about 2 months ago, but now I'm less busy. About this message to Tinubu, like we just said now, it's going to be, we're going to send this message constantly 1 week. We will not stop. Because now our papa will support with that. We don't want me to make mistake. They say Peking, they advise Papa, Papa, they advise Peking.
Yes.
Tinubu is my father. I'm a die-hard fan of Tinubu. I supported him on his election. So if he make mistake, we will still let him know. May I share this video to presidency, House of Senate, House of Rep, to the all state governors in Nigeria, 36 states. Anybody can share to anybody. Because why? Where the situation where Nigeria is so is very dangerous. So if Olagwe, you permit me to ride on, I can start.
Go ahead, Concrete. Go ahead.
So you see, thank God our father has emerged as the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Forget all of their story for court. Those one are JJT matter. They will be just help the social media to grow their page, the presenters. It's a plus to Obi. It gave them some employment. I always tell people, Obi tried for this few time. So people is still getting money from Facebook. Zuckerberg is paying them money. It's not free. Some people use it and monetize. It's part of achievement to the country. So you see, Baba Tinubu, do you know how to send this message to you direct? What I'm saying, Daddy, you are not saying it. What I am saying, I'm living in the Western world. I'm living in diaspora. You are not saying it. Because if you don't take time, your government will be so useless, more than even Buhari own. If you don't take time, your government will be so useless, more than Buhari own. Take it or you like it. Baba Tinubu, you are like a father to me. I will never disrespect you. I love you naturally. I know you are a leader. That is why we supported you. You never pay me 1 naira for me supporting you. We can pay for you online. I never get any call from you, even from your family. But I will need, if you see this video, listen to this advice. You've been to the Western world. You even study in America. Sir, there is one question I want to ask. Do you know the true population of Nigeria as a president? The real true population of Nigeria. Because in the news in Nigeria, they will say Nigeria is over 200 million. Over. You guys is, you must get accurate number of your population. Even a child that is being born today in the whole of Nigeria, they're supposed to go to system. Sir, there is one message I want to send to you. There is no magic you will do. If you don't build the foundation of the country, Nigeria goes nowhere. If you don't build the foundation, how are you going to build the foundation? One, it's not by giving us school fees when the system is not working, or free school fees. No. Do you know why there is too much corruption in the country? Because of the system is not working. Nigeria has no foundation. You cannot build a house without no foundation. If you build a house without no foundation, the house is going to collapse.
Yes.
Nigeria is like that. Sir, my advice is to you now. Conduct a census. As you are conducting that census, immediately all Nigeria should be fingerprint. Even if you are in Ubogyobo, you are in Agwokokokman, you are in a village without no road. As far they are Nigerians, let them locate everybody and take the fingerprint of Nigerians. And let all Nigeria have what is called national identity card. Nigeria is no more than China. Nigeria is no more than India. These people, all of them have their national identity card. There are people living in your country now who is claiming Nigeria, but they are not Nigerians. There are people living in Nigeria who is claiming Nigeria, but they are not Nigerians. Now look at the palliative you said you want to share. Thank God, that's why I'm advising you. You don't have good advisor. Even before you utter that word in the public to say you want to give 12 million Nigerians 8,000, I was highly disappointed. You as a Linux man, what has 8,000 going to do in the life of a common man in Nigeria? Just tell me. 8,000 cannot cook pot of soup in a day. Thank God you have withdrawn it. Because that 8,000 you wanted to share, the money will not circulate. A group of people will just suffer the money and put it in their pocket. Because the system is not working. You don't have any Nigerian details in the system. How are you going to distribute the money? Are you going to go to New Benin Market and start giving 80,000 to everybody? Do you know who is rich in New Benin Market? Do you know who is poor? You don't know. So, and the situation where Nigeria are now, the money you are allocating to the Senate is a very, very wrong. It's very, very wrong. Nigeria is in abject poverty now. You are not supposed to give Senate 70 billion. What are they going to do? Use that money for? Most of your senators, they are ex-governors. Most of your senators, they were ex-ministers. These guys, they have houses in Abuja. They have houses in abroad. They can sacrifice their salary for the country. They can sacrifice their salary to the country. Like former Senate President Lawa. That guy has been in Senate for more than 15 years to 16 years. Now, these guys, they don't need this money. All this their wardrobe allowance. No, they can sacrifice that money for the country. Because as present, Nigeria is ground zero. We have no money. Fine, you remove subsidy. It's a very good idea because the corruption in subsidy was very big, huge. Now, my question is that you are allocating 70 billion to the legislator. When Nigeria has 3 refineries, Port Harcourt refinery, Warri refinery, Kaduna refinery, it's a shame to Nigeria that we are exporting our crude to a foreign country to go and refine when we have a refinery that could not overhaul in our country. We have a refinery to refine oil. All what we have, we will refine it in our country. Don't you know if we refine oil in our country, it will be more cheaper for Nigeria to afford than taking it outside? You don't even think about building the refinery, Fixing the refinery, you are giving Senate 70 billion. For what? These guys are a bunch of criminals. They have nothing to offer to the country. We are sick and tired of them. Because if you don't listen to this advice, your government, you are going to fail woefully. I am telling you today, take it or you like it. You must start from ground zero. You must start from ground zero. Because why? Why am I saying all these things? Nigeria has one mentality. Saying they don't come tire road for us, so they don't come build school for us. So no! These are where you people are getting it wrong. Road is built by taxpayers' money. Taxpayers' money. The money one they pay for tax, then they say they construct road. Now so they build for everywhere in the world. Now they say they build school. Your state, Edo State is getting taxpayers' money. It could not construct state road. The stupid Abat, in they live for abroad now. I want me Abat learn one thing and say, in the live for Leeds, I have people in Leeds. Leeds is a state in UK. The tax where they pay for Leeds, where the money they go. Now one person pocket.
No. No.
Now the money I get the road where for the drive car. Now the money where people they pay for tax. Now they fix that road. When the stupid boy they talk say Obaseki will finish well. How will Obaseki finish well? When it's not using the state tax for the people. One, sir, you know I'm coming. I want to advise you, Mr. President, because most of you guys don't know what you are doing. You don't know how government functions. One, after the census, you must give all Nigerian national identity cards with their date of birth. Every Nigerian must get a serial number attached with the date of birth. With your name and date of birth, they will print it on top. It's one security. It's part of the security the country. If you do that, the corruption will reduce.
It will feel possible.
Why? If Indian, that is almost 1 billion, all Indians have national ID card. Nigeria is not big. Now, the whole of California is bigger than the whole of Nigeria in land map to start with. Alaska is bigger than the whole of Nigeria. Nigeria is not a big country. Nigeria is just a country with population, but a small land map. You don't know? California is bigger than Nigeria in land map. Canada is bigger than the whole of Nigeria.
Wow.
So what I'm saying, what of Russia? Russia, one of the biggest countries in the world.
Russia.
So what am I trying to say, my brother? Nigeria is not a big country. This money that is given to the Senate will be withdrawn immediately. The Senate, you cannot be giving Senate people that are going to be sitting down with Agbada and start talking jargons. 70 billions. Millions of Nigerians, they are suffering. They don't need that money. You can call the Senate to order. Look, I made this government now. I came into the country as a president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Nothing is working. We need to start from ground zero. You guys can sacrifice. The members of Senate, they can sacrifice their 3 months salary to the nation. They are supposed to do it. Because the common man in the street, they are all suffering. Okay, the palliative said they want to divide now. He could not make it. Do you know why? It's a government. Tinubu will listen to people. People advise him, if you bring this money out, some group of people will support the money. The money will not go in circulation because the system is not working. The system is not there. I heard that the federal government is talking to Google. How is Google going to help Nigeria to create some online job when the country has no electricity? You see, Nigerian government, I'm sick and tired of these people. If you want to be doing online business, you don't need electricity. No, do you not need electricity or you don't need it? It's my question. You want to be doing online business.
You don't need electricity for online business.
Okay. A country, a total darkness country, you are talking with Google. What are you talking with Google? Because Nigerians, they don't want to give their people electricity. There are foreign energy companies in the Western world. Nigeria is a country that God has blessed. We have a lot of resources. We can even use this our oil these criminals are stealing to bargain. We will be giving you some barrels of oil every month. Connect electricity for us. The federal government can do exchange. They can do exchange. You see, Dubai people are talking about. People don't understand Dubai. Do you know how Dubai become a very, very developed nation? Dubai, no. They are very smart. Dubai was a desert. A desert. Fine, they have oil. Do you know what Dubai did? Most of the skyscrapers you are seeing in Dubai, I'm telling you today, go and check it. It's owned by Norwegian.
Norwegian.
It's owned by Norwegian. Go and check it on Google. Norwegian has a lot of investment in Dubai. They create an avenue for them, they pump their money. Even in UK. It's a small country, but Oduman is a mighty country. Norway is one of the biggest NGO in the world. They support voluntarily. Go and check it on Google, what I'm telling you. I read it in school here. In 1957, some part of Norway was not having electricity. But when they detect their oil, they handle their money very well. That is why today, you've been to Norway. Norwegian man will tell you, say, we are rich. They are proud. Yes. They will tell you, we are rich. They don't hide it.
They don't stress.
They don't stress. Because why? The government manage what they have. For population has nothing to do with Nigeria. With the resources we have, it can even feed 500 million people. Norwegian don't have the kind of resources we have. That's why they say Norwegian have oil more than Nigeria. Norwegian have a lot of fish. Norwegian don't have, they have timber also. But Nigeria have a lot of resources that we have never even discovered. Perishing in the ground. What does it take to give electricity to a country? Give me what you have, I give you what I have. That's how electricity will come to Nigeria. If you want to build seaport for the whole nation, contact Holland. Holland is good at building seaport. You give them oil, they build your seaport for you. This bunch of criminals stealing our oil, we are not seeing what they're using the money to do. It's better the government should negotiate with foreign investors with our oil. It's better for us. Come and build this thing in our country. We give you barrels of oil. Because the oil is there. It's there. Foreign investors, they have that money to invest in your country. Tell me the security. There is a Norwegian man, is a taxi driver. He was driving me that day. I told you I missed my boss. He's driving me from another state to my state. He told me he worked in Benin Republic in oil company. He said they have very small oil company in Benin Republic. He said they wanted to transfer him to Nigeria. I said no. I said, why do you want to go to Nigeria? He said, I'm from Nigeria. He said that country is one of the most dangerous countries in the world. He said, but we don't know.
Kai.
And no, he was telling, I was ashamed. My wife was inside the car. He said, a taxi driver. The man said, I'm pressured. I'm just using this taxi to while I wait my time. I don't want to be sitting at home. He speaks very good English. He said, you know how many times they wanted to post him to oil company in Nigeria? He refused. With a high salary, he said no. He said he preferred working in Cotonou. He was working in Cotonou close to Nigeria. He said, because I said, why? He said, let me tell you one thing. He said, when you see the way your government is corrupt, he said, you people are supposed to behead those people. He said, they don't mean well for any city of Nigeria. The money these guys are extracting. He said, Nigeria is a blessed country. He said, but our government, they are stupid. That's the adjective he used. So, if Tinubu like a listen, and the list of ministers you bring out, Tinubu, you made a very big mistake. A very big mistake. Are you not telling me APC has no vibrant youth that can become a minister, that can work with you? Are you not telling me APC has no vibrant and sound youth? Must you supposed to be empowering all these guys? Look at David Imai. He was a city senator, you are still giving him a minister. That is rubbish. So he's going to resign his senator office and become the minister of works. That's madness. So there is no other youth that you can put as a minister of works and housing. Let David Imai go to that senate that he contested for. You are not taking him out of Senate and bring it to a minister. My brother, we need to be honest to ourselves. We are getting it wrong. We are getting it wrong. David Umahi contested as a senator. He know he can legislate for the country. That's why he contested in that office. You are not bringing him back to the Minister of Works. How is he going to work in that field? That's my question. But listen to me. How is he going to work? He will not do anything. Because his focus is to legislate for the country.
For the country. He's supposed to
act from the legislative office back. Come on.
He's supposed to remain that Senate or that person to take
yes. I don't know competent people in APC that who is better than David Umahi in that position. That's my question. Because why I'm angry with Tinubu, we suffer for you. We campaign for you 24 hours. We never get one. We don't even need your money. But all we want, build our country for us. You said Nigeria renew hope. What is the renew hope? The people you are giving ministers, most of them, they don't even retire as a governor under 2 months. You are bringing them back to the field.
My people, while are they?
People just retire from office as a governor. You are bringing them back to the field again as a minister. Who does that in a developed society? These guys, they just relax now. It's like their holidays. Retire as a governor. You are making them a minister. My question is that, are they the most competent people in Nigeria, in APC? APC is a party of population. That's my party. I will never deny it. But when the party is doing wrong, you need to correct them. Because people that were talking during the time of a lack of cash, all this the of fire, you are trying to give them, you are pleasing people. Even if they talk for your favor, you can even call them to a round table, say, look, yes, you guys have worked for me. Let's change the narrative of the country. Let's bring some new cabinets into the system. Support them. Those guys can be outside and start telling them this is what to do. Even before you accept someone in a position, tell me what do they do when they be governor of their own state. Show me your report card. It's my question on with my brother. Before I give you an office, you be a governor of that state. And that state, nothing to write home about. I'm making you my minister. For what?
Without no good result.
Good for what?
No
so
good result.
Because Tinubu is making a very huge mistake. He don't have a good advisor.
Wow.
Femi Jagbamila contested as he was a speaker of House of Rep. Listen to me. He contested for the second time. He won. But you take him to chief of staff. You are just changing this guy from one position to another position. How will the country grow? That's my question. He was the speaker of House of Rep.
The speaker.
He won it as a member of House of Rep. He now dropped that admission. You take him to chief of staff.
Chief of staff.
So that's why people are saying the country is owned by Kabah.
But chief of staff and the speaker of House of Rep. You know all these people.
It's what you contested for. There are people who don't even have money to contest in a because these guys are using money because the money is with them. There are people in APC who have good men for Nigeria to lead the country, to move the country forward. Because of they don't have money, how can they occupy position? That's my problem, my brother.
Hey, you didn't like video there.
So, my brother and sister, Tinubu have come as a president. He must listen to the voice of Nigerians.
Which one be say Obi and Tinubu, who is the best? Who then are the best?
Let me tell you one thing. Obi manifesto, he was talking about removing subsidy. Atiku said, I'm going to remove subsidy. There's no difference between whether Obi cannot change the narrative of the country. We are just sending an advice to our father. There is no leader without no advice. Forget about Obi. Obi is not have no vision. If our father is making mistake, we correct him.
We are not going to change that to because if the Tinubu, not Tinubu, the mistake when they made from the beginning now.
We must correct them. We must come to media and correct him.
You know, say, we are going to change that. Face us.
If they like, they change them. If they like, they change them. Now the fact, now we tell them, say, Baba, see as you build this country. He need everybody's support. He said it. He said, come and let's build the nation. That's what he said. So we are sending our own opinion to him.
Yes.
How country works. Because like Obi never win election. So we should not be talking about Obi. He doesn't win election. So what I'm saying is that we are talking about people that won the election.
Yes.
Even if Obi emerged as a president of Nigeria, how is Obi going to manage the economy of the country? Obi cannot do anything. They don't know in the democratic system, in federalism, majority win the house. Do the Labour Party have a members of a house of rep or a majority house of rep or majority in the Senate? How will Obi be passing bill? Now, you people talking about Obi, you guys are sick. How is he going to be passing bill? Do you know why Tinubu bill is going to be easy? Because he has majority in the Senate and rep. That's all. The only APC member. Obi don't have 3-4 members. How can you pass a bill? They will pass that bill until the whole Nigeria budget money will finish. Of your have Senator Bo. He might pass the bill. These guys before Tinubu is the president. If the legislative arm of government never signed the bill, or Tinubu will go in Labia. How are you talking about bill doesn't have majority in the House of Rep and Senate? How is the government going to work? 2 days of bill don't come out. They say I know we'll do president again. 2 days up back. Because Oga Mwebili here near pass the APC is the majority. Here we are going. So Nigeria, you both will die in hunger. People are still talking about Obi because you don't know how government work. Most of you. Obi has no majority in House of Rep and Senate. Forget about LP. That one is a gone matter. Even tribunal cannot even consider those areas. Do you think to do Nigeria election is Namamai? Upon the whole poor party when Nigeria this, so now going to conduct fresh election. When I want to see the money. Have you seen any president in the world that tribunal have removed? Nigeria make on the land.
No.
On the land world.
No, I called you. I called you.
Yes. Even when Biden won, Trump take him to court. Did you see the light of the day? America won on the court. America come and help us. America come and help us. Let's be frank and say, let me tell you guys, Nigeria today, the president control the court. All the judges, they are under appointment. You know, he can tell them to leave that office tomorrow. President has the power to sack any judge any day, any minute, if he misbehave. Buhari no arrest many judges. Justice Onoge Buhari Akwakewa.
Yes, Naina.
Because they are under appointment.
Nine.
We should just come together. Let's advise our father Tinubu how we're going to build the nation. That's all. Forget about Obi or Atiku. That one is a gun matter. It's like I give you an employment. Olagbo, you are working under me. I'm paying you salary. You said you want to drive your boss out of that place. How is it possible?
It's not possible.
Nigeria, make una dey use in sense. Yeah, the support people they talk about Obi. Who is paying the judges? Is it not the federal government? No, who they pay the judges? That's my question.
Now, federal now. When I put them for comment.
Who give the office the tribunal whether they talk about? Not be Tinubu put there for me.
Yeah.
Now Tinubu they control it.
Yes, Obi still lose the tribunal.
Let me tell you one thing. Tribunal or no tribunal, Obi, he has lose. Obi should go and wait for the next 4 years. So, my brothers and sisters, we all should come together and advise Tinubu. We need our nation to be built. Nigeria has no foundation. First, all Nigerians must be entitled to a national ID card with their fingerprint on it. If now 2 years it takes Tinubu to do that, we first do that one first. Because the system is not working, my brother. That is why you see all these fraudulent acts in Nigeria. They scam people money because no ID. If somebody is scamming you now, you live in Europe, you know how it works here, Olagwe. You have your own personal number. Person cannot use your number. Other person cannot use your number.
Yes.
Your number is attached with your name and your date of birth. Me, I cannot use it. They can get your information, but what are your children's information? They can ask them, can you mention the 2, 3 name of that person's children? Their date of birth and everything. You fail. They will not know you get them. They don't know.
It is important. Nigeria will suppose get card. You suppose get
national ID card as a citizen to show I'm a Nigerian.
Don't feel
you see that business what they do for bank? It's not the same system. Nigeria should create that avenue for all the citizens. Even though Obama wait 100 years, put a hand for ground, take a picture, give her a card. If the government is going to help people, it will know the circle that the poor people is living. It will be very easy to assess them. You know Nigeria, even that money where Tinubu say you want share. Now rich people go even go they ask for the money self. And they still get to the poor people cannot get access to that office. That's the fact.
That connection now.
Yes, but when the ID card is there, the government will know the area, the rural area that the poor people is living. They will easily locate them.
The fact is always better. Right on, sir. Thank you very much for your comment.
Because we don't need to deceive ourselves. We all live in, it's a pity seeing somebody living in the Western world, supporting when something is wrong. Like that stupid boy in England, call himself Abbott. You are telling governor to ride on finishing well. Finishing well when those people are suffering. The taxpayers' money of Obaseki is not reflecting the life of Edo people. And you collect tax every day in the hand of people in Edo State. A K1 road, nothing to write them about. Nothing to write them about.
Up to now.
Tinubu is supposed to do. Tinubu is not supposed to give Senate 70 billion. They don't need that money. Tell them, hold on, I don't have money to give to anybody now. Let's come together and build this country. Because they are sitting in the chamber legislating for people people are hungry. People cannot afford fuel. No electricity. You are still giving them 70 billion. Is that not madness? Is that not madness?
Yes, what is madness?
70 billion to Port Harcourt refinery. Go and overhaul it. It can go a long way in that refinery. Because we cannot have 3 refinery. The 3 refinery is not working. And you are telling me the country is working. How is it working?
Well, let me ask you this question. I think most governors have visited Presido. Why 4+4 governor refused to go and say hi to?
No, you see, it's a choice. Obaseki is an opposition. It's a choice. But that one will not stop Obaseki not to get his allocation from the federal. They will still give it to him. You see where people are getting it wrong. The stupid Edos supporting bad governors in Nigeria. One, if you are a governor of a state, listen to me. It's only Nigeria we will see governor, they will say we were having a meeting in Spain. Don't you know that meeting here always paying is state money here?
You go no. They use money. You go no.
So how can you travel from Nigeria to Spain or Portugal to go and have a meeting about your own state? Is that not madness?
Yes. Billions. Millions.
Do you know what they are doing? They are not having meeting. They use that avenue to do money laundry. That's the criminal act they are doing. How can you tell me you are a governor of a state? You spend 8 years in the office. You acquire huge of wealth like that. How much is your salary is my question. Governor does not receive more than 700,000 a month. Let's say has allowance, wardrobe allowance, maybe 1.5 million. Because they are not doing mathematics. My former prime minister, who is the secretary to secretary general to NATO, he went to United States for a conference. He spent more than expectation. National TV, man. He gonna spend $1,000. He had to take well of a parliament. You don't try that rubbish. During the time of COVID-19, our former prime minister always no more than 14 people in a crowd, in a party. You know, Yahweh party. On 21, a police, you know, got your Dunisha. Where you lie to the people, but you are doing what, and when you as the prime minister, you are doing all pay funny, yo. So you see, I'm telling you that Nigeria don't know what they are doing. We should not deceive ourselves. Thank God Oshomola have said it. Tinubu is not a magician. Do you know how Oshomola said it? He have looked at the atmosphere. Oshomola even mentioned what I'm saying about national ID card. How many Nigerians have national ID card? National identity card. I can come back to Nigeria today and claim Nigeria. Because why? Somebody cannot go to our immigration office and acquire a Nigerian passport. Or whereas it's not in Nigeria. But if they do central system, when you are being thumbprinted as a Nigerian, if you are coming to do your passport, the same thumbprint can be thumbprint also. So foreigner cannot get our passport very easily. Because I believe about your talk. And I have fingerprint, you know, a national ID card. Oh, show me. Well, I mean, these are foundation of a country. These are what Tinubu, even if Tinubu don't do anything for 2 years, those systems to be standard first. Because the system is nothing to write home about Nigerian system. How can you build a nation when the system is not standard? How can you build this nation when the system is not working? How can you build a nation? You are talking about digital era when there's no electricity in that country. How can you build a nation when foreign investors is not coming because there's no security in your country? In Nigeria, may not mean a state a helicopter for police. But the state governors are getting billions. Anyway, I helicopter must say 5 billion. 21 billion oil derivation. Why you can acquire one helicopter and give to state police? How many police? All these kidnappers can go buy a helicopter, a camera. Helicopter is flying, there's camera. You see America today, I'm going to be criminal here. Helicopter here. They'll be telling the police on ground, you see all these criminals already, helicopter, police, helicopter, they're easy to be cashed. A state does not have helicopter for police. A state does not have emergency helicopter for ambulance. You are telling me that country is built, a nation is built. If Obaseki can use Keke Nape as an ambulance, he and me Nigerian people. During the time of COVID-19, he and me Wako.
When they go to the last place, Keke Nape. Before Keke Nape, can you reach hospital?
They are just playing with people's lives. They don't mean well for the people. Police don't have helicopter. Ambulance don't have helicopter. These are the two necessities in the state. Every state has right to have this one because of emergency, where a vehicle cannot go, and even if those criminals run into the forest, helicopter will comb it out. You can hear you because there is camera on helicopter, or when they will be seeing everything on ground. They will be radioing, telling police on ground, this is the direction they are now. The police are on air, they are on ground. In the Western world, police, they are not magicians. It's because of the facilities they have. That's why they can work effectively. That's the fact. Boy and low, the technology they have, you know. If you call an ambulance now, or one at home, if they see the hospital I'm worried, maybe I may have problem. It's far more than 2 hours, helicopter will come immediately. Overfly. 30 minutes or money arrival, it can actually drive 2 hours or 15 minutes. They will fly with helicopter. That's all. And when my brother, every state is supposed to have having helicopter, ambulance, and police. It's a necessary thing. Are we having it? You will buy in lots for police. Open pickup when they are with criminals here. One you see the woman the man for one pickup. Our police don't prove yahi. A police yahi yakuni. Who set it magic no paro. A glass in the marketing wari mote police ini. A bulletproof yahi. Ave card wegini. And you don't dare it. You don't dare it. A police who working, a camera will be mounting on that way. They are seeing where you are going. Everything is working in the car. You give a police hero van. Who are totally okay? Who are actually acquiring? Police supposed to have a car, and the capacity of police car they will book unless I want to do mine.
Yes.
When I people take police here.
That's true. That's true.
These are things we doesn't have in our country. And you are telling me you want to renew hope. How can you renew hope when the system is not organized? When the system is not built? A police here working on a banner. And a radio way. And a radio way. No buwe with Mike. All I go stay here with Bonia. Our BD something park. Back. SOS, my police, they are expressway SOS, emergency lane.
Yes.
Do we have those things in Nigeria? Miami back.
We don't even get bicycle road safe. Okay, God they say they're happy to see you. Happy Sunday, mommy, you. I know say they miss Ogele.
I agree to be God as my sister. God bless you. These are things.
Go ahead. Even the bicycle road, all that one, you all leave that one out of.
We just Nigeria police don't even have SOS emergency. You are telling me the country the system is working? How is it working? If police is passing that lane, you don't dare pass that lane. What? You beat the Norway. Norway is a is a country of mountains and rock. Where nowhere. Where they take the way.
Kakabo. Even way rock. Everything they inside, everything road.
Rock. The longest tunnel in the world is in Norway. 2025, I can't hear. The whole of Norway tunnel. Drive. They started in 2008. It's a project. Every prime minister that comes will start from where the other one stopped. 2025, the longest tunnel in the world, or in the whole world. Norway is mountain as the of Webuna. Ure, thank God you have been here. I call him over you see massive tunnels.
I shock. Make myself a choke.
So what are we trying to say? A government aware, magic, they make way for their people. Also, no, I'm going to get my brother. Coffee motor. I know how we have the camera here.
Yeah. I be go send the bill go.
Straight. So these are what, because Nigeria have the resources to build that nation. A country where one person will not thief 80 billion without accounting for it. Any money. If people want to work, all the retired governors and why state money or what he has right, he's the president of the country. Am I right? Every day by la position by of your very amula. We are where are they the most smartest people in Nigeria? There are competent people in APC who is far better than those guys who have your positioning. Because they don't have money. They don't have money. Somebody who can know the situation of the youth in the state. Why you work with I like Tony Kabakarina? You can give him a slot. Empower the youth in your state. What's your criminality is because of poverty.
Yeah. Poverty.
They will not do that. They want to pass the whole money to their selves. And you are telling me the country is working. And governors will still come out in the national TV and say minimum wage of 40,000. God punish all of you now. God will punish all the governors in Nigeria.
Amen.
How can you say a civil servant will be getting 40,000 naira? What is 40,000?
Not even up to a bag of rice.
Minimum wage in Nigeria is supposed to be 200,000. To minimum. You are stealing billions. You are telling your workers to be getting 40,000. You see the situation in Nigeria now. They are now reducing school days from 5 days to 3 days. On my year school with 5 days. On my bay, I'm going to give it 3 days.
Okay.
I go back second year. You want to reduce the days of school because why? You doesn't know what is education. All damn, because our bat is a coward. A way he also not supposed to Baseki. A technocrat governor, he know the value of education. You are now saying school days should be reduced to 3 days. Now we reduce the days of workers. Because a governor not go to library or he go to library at a shopping mall. He value shopping mall more than library. Because he don't even know the meaning. We live in the Western world. If you go to school, but man, I call it. I call it where?
I call it well.
Okay.
Hey, Jamie, I try with Jamie. Hey, Jamie, you must call them.
No way, my name is school number. If man, I call you, message again. Or even a day school when I do my fine. Yeah, I want me messaging. Yeah, okay, it's okay. The next day, yeah, you be writing, or they okay now. I will follow them. They don't play with those children. Or try. Una your more you want. They know when we they know.
Oh, so even Jamie said they said the request for even
doctor report.
Blah blah.
Because why? The government mean well for the children. Country where children are hawking in the street of Nigeria. You are telling me the system is working. Build the system. Let child welfare have a department in this part of creating job. Train people in those areas. Psychologists. Train more psychologists in Nigeria because some people are traumatized in Nigeria. Because we sell or your mind, they my mind. We sell the or your mind you for in Nigeria we want me water. He's depressed. Because if I don't hear about woman, that's the fact. Build a standard institution for the country to grow. Not by saying your campaign renew hope. Tinubu is my father, but if he's making mistake, I will correct him. Tinubu don't know it all. Because I live in the Western world. With what I'm getting here, that is what is paying me. Most of the governors, they all schooling abroad. But what they learn here, do they take it back home? No.
No.
They don't, because Obaseki will yes to America. It's America. Maybe in Nigeria, just to be lying to people. Dangote refinery, more than 13 governors that have their state money there. Refinery. If one individual can build a refinery, Nigeria should be supposed to be ashamed of yourself. One man, he can build a refinery, and the country have 3 refinery. We cannot maintain it. It's a shame on Nigeria. Okay, Dangote may want to be on Nigeria. It's the fact. Dangote has built a refinery that will be refining more than 600,000 barrels of oil. But Nigeria have 3 refinery. Was a Port Harcourt refinery, very big. Port Harcourt is the largest, followed by Warri. Because I grew up in Warri. That's where my father worked for 31 years. You cannot tell me. Nigeria National Petroleum Company. Huge. A Warri in the refinery. So you see, the problem we are having, Nigeria problem is some group of people want to talk. They are just circulating it around themselves. How will that country grow? That's my question.
Will not grow. Will go nowhere.
We are saying fuel subsidy. Fuel subsidy is because we are refining our oil outside. Tinubu is supposed to focus how he's going to build our refinery first. Build the system. We don't need to be talking about oil outside anymore. Okay, I'm in Nigeria.
And the 24-hour light is very important. Very,
yes.
very important. Even
they are creative to themselves. They are smart. If they can get electricity.
Most of all these African countries, they have 24 hours light. Most of
what are we talking about? If you go to Morocco, my brother, Morocco is like abroad.
Okay.
They have standard electricity.
We're not talking about even Libya. 24 hours.
So,
what did they call it?
We have light more than Nigeria. I've been to Cotonou when I was in Nigeria. Republic of Benin. They almost get 24 hours electricity. And my supplier.
What is the essence of the giant of Africa, the giant of Africa?
My supply in the jail, but is that not madness?
Then I withdraw the license now. I withdraw the contract.
You cannot generate electricity for your country. You are telling me, let's give Nigeria palliative. When I saw it on news, I was disappointed about my father. I said, Baba, you are fucking up. Oh. Don't measure that statement again. Give in poor Nigerians 8,000. When you come in Nigeria now, just tell me what 8,000 can afford in a month. What I mean? The currency is nothing to write on me back. £1 is now 1,000 naira. Because the inflation is too much.
£1. Even when £1,000 is $1 million plus.
Yes.
Even Niger have 24 hours light.
So even Nigeria can get some money wheelbarrow yamu.
Niger, we all leave all that Congo and the rest of them.
So you see, the problem we are having, our government laid a good foundation. Without that, my brother, the country will not. A magic I've seen it. It better any. My way 2023, my year. In 2027, because why? Again, why not a governor or why not governor? Governor, you cannot even give us account of what you gain this year as a revenue in the state. A governor give account in the state. Why not her? Because all the way police will why do I go? Somebody will just go to social media and start praising the government when the government is not doing anything. Obaseki campaign with Gelegele support. Where are we today? Ekenwa Road. And he's talking about federal road. Obaseki is supposed to be ashamed of himself. The federal road you are talking about, the revenue that is coming from both sides is coming to Edo State. As a smart governor, you can even borrow money. The federal government will come and reimburse you back. Where are we going? Because the revenue we can me state in here day. Edo here day. Edo me put there. Ema ake supply the Edo here.
No.
Ema account you there what Edo here.
Edo yande o. Yande yo Edo yande. Edo yande. Don't they come on that place?
He can build the road and put toll gate there. Oh, connecting with toll gate if it's a smart governor. Yes. Oh, we are done already. A federal government before less than 2 years, we go to Yane. What do we do? No, let's do better every day. If you are coming in, you pay. If you are going out, you pay. If you really mean well for the Edo people, oh, but the toll gate ilele. It just say, "Wari Abuja upe, waka Abuja upe."
Upe. Eri ebo ebo we di anye ni ha.
Common sense is not common. Oh, Danene when on UK any or finishing well because he's paying, he put your salary.
All you listen ya here ni we be do be listen go.
You put toll gate who made the right what do look on easy. As a state governor, say yes, you have to go to Ijebu or the Ogun State. That's what the governor did. Or you want to get you. The state is getting the money. I don't know.
What do you say? What do you say? Make the beer. Bolivar. What do you try? You say me the beer. Which one you say me the? What you say me the beer? Put up now. Right time for comment section. What you say me the beer?
We are sick and tired of all this deceiving.
Yeah.
Fine. When Tinubu come into power, Tinubu is just 2 months in the government.
2 months.
Tinubu has been in the government for decades.
100 days in office, eh?
Yes. Now we are just trying to correct any error. That is why we even tell him in our campaign, we are going to follow you further, bumper to bumper. When you are going wrong, we will tell you. That's why we are sending this message to him. It's a father that listen.
Okay, the condition of Nigeria.
Yes, now. Because the condition is so bad. This is not the time the legislature will be demanding for 70 billion. They don't need it. Don't give it to them. These guys are all rogues. Even Akpabio that will give the Senate president, Akpabio is not supposed to be the Senate president. He was a governor before. He was once at a time NDDC chair. Where position a guy in here who? Or the Senate president, the we have a president. My brother, come on, a country does not work that way. A country does not work that way. A group of people share position here. Where are the rest members of the party? Is there Yamu contested as a governor? He could not win. If Tinubu is smart, is there Yamu supposed to be one of the first minister? No, carry Ladin. Is there Yamu a very, very smart material as a minister? Or you go there? Because your control to that's the fact. Because if you are done for boy,
yeah, of course. Already deserve it.
The last minister was from Edo North, Agba. I will confirm on the second one anyhow. The same. What are we talking about?
If I'm now Shomole, here meet you on Shomole.
My brother, in a democratic system, it doesn't work that way. Let me tell you one thing, my brother. Oshomole himself You need to be very, very careful. Or even not carry you high. We Edo have the population in Edo State. Edo not even population in money. Managele right and left him. Makeke no control Edo. Edo not. Manage the population. We are 60%. Clem Agba just leave position as the minister 2 months ago. I confirm Edo not away in again. Come on, what are we talking about? These are the things I'm saying. Tinubu is making some mistakes. You don't run government like that. Government of me and you, I know you. I am in Nigeria.
Yeah. No, we have the etiquette of the all run as the governor be.
I know.
Akbar.
Ali was a retired minister. Now he want to go for governor. If you see APC, we see confirming because influence will governor ticket. But I don't people have to be wise. Look, enough of all this nonsense. Manage the population or wherever. I don't know cannot make Akbar to be a governor. Because why? I supporting because if you do a rule, yeah, you do boss no talk. A lucky we need the same thing. All boss are the same thing. You want a problem if you do one. If you do as a governor, they're supposed to be the best material to govern the state. Oshomole have advantage because why? When he was a governor, he performed well. Oshomole I mean he campaign. Many candidates did not support.
That's true. Now the truth be that too. So in case when you use the come, maybe you not go. I need to go watch this broadcast from the beginning. Where Tinubu for done the main mistake. That be the point we will bring out for this Obonge broadcast. So with the letter they know say see the mistake when you they make now from this beginning. Okay, so that make you feel put things in order. So nobody is above a mistake. You need to put things in order. You understand? So say we see they do some general talk for this broadcast as well, but not be Tinubu cost all those one.
No, we are the advisor is our father. Any mistake where they make, even talk about that way they campaign. Say if he make any mistake, everybody is free to come and talk to him. So that I'm talking to him as my father. I don't want the government can't put us like Buhari. Singapore president, he said it, one paper I read. He said if you are a president of a country, if you have bad fellow, there is no magic you can move that country forward. He said when you have good-hearted people in your government, you will succeed.
That's true.
So my question is that Erofat was a governor of Kaduna State for 8 years. Bandits take over his state. Some people even run and leave their own house. They could not even come back. Erofat did not do anything in Kaduna State. Unfair work now. We need to be honest to ourselves. You are not supposed to give that guy a minister. Erofat was a minister before he became a governor. You are not bringing me as a minister again after governorship. My brother, come on, okay, the other better Northerners from Kaduna who is better than Erofat. You should not be campaigning for somebody because of your own personal interest. Even Wike is not supposed to get that minister this thing. You know why? Let me tell you one thing. If you know the money Rivers State has, all the project Wike said he has done, nothing. Una own a Rivers State in me. Rivers State is the second richest state in the whole of Nigeria. He got near state in here after Lagos River. I want you to go on here. I want you to go on. A Rivers State on is small for all the 25 years. I person will concrete all a billionaire. A one on me. Well, I'm your Wale. Port Harcourt boys. Those are areas where I defend the church when I did Nigeria. He ain't the time away. He gonna roll any. He gonna roll any. Okay, then Port Harcourt supposed to be like Dubai. That's the fact. A week man, you may try. During the time of campaign, Wike was flying to UK, flying to everywhere, flying to Spain. Is it not the state revenue? Why fly with private jet? Do you know how much you are paying for a private jet to park in the airport in Europe? In a night, it's more than $20,000. The tax. When people in your state, children still hawk food in the streets in your state. You go and empower the parents of those children. What they know there?
Oh.
1 week in the Western world, our packet private jet to the airport. You are paying for it. It's not free. Your parking space is a tax. Before you are flying down here, they have created a parking place for you. Who are paying your when the weapon you're on where?
Of course.
Nothing is free. Oh, I won't go 20 months like the stupid ex-president. Not by take Nigeria Airways to take Air Force One to UK for 6 months. When you go to Nigeria, when you go to Nigeria, pay.
Our package is.
And when some Nigerians cannot eat 1 square meal in a day, come on, let's be sincere to ourselves. If you go to Mauritania Mohammed International Airport, they can park a private jet here, private jet individuals in every country. And these are countries that a lot of the poor Nigeria is more than 150 million. And when the suffer in Nigeria, more than 150 million, do am. When you go outside international airport, you see people begging underground parking. Even begging go. This is an international airport. We might even know we are there. This is an oil producing country. This is a country with different mineral resources. We come from Edo State, man suffer. Okbila, can I always meet in it? If I always meet Okbila, I have your Edo State to you. Okbila, I have your especially no pass one. All I want for Tony ne dan côté, et dan côté na wa voulé ya rien. Dan côté wa ya rien billionaire, but the people are suffering. When the resources in Nairobi don't wear any kidding. Are we happy of the nation? Because Edo State is connected to different part of Nigeria. Edo State is supposed to be a tourist center. I'm going to go over saying artifacts. No born wagmo. Because of artifacts, don't go to Central Hospital. No,
Nothing. What video?
Because my brother, we have a lot to say. We are going to be passing this message to Tinubu, or to this message get to Tinubu. Tinubu should not make the mistake. Yes, Tinubu is making a very good move. He's following the constitution. You must get your ministers at least 2 months when you are being inaugurated. 6 months. It's working, but it's not getting it right. I'm not satisfied with the appointment is giving out. No, you don't run the government like that. People that just leave office, tell them to go home. Bring new people on board. Let's see the situation.
Yes.
Tinubu, bring new people on board. Let's see them. You bring them out of government. These are SS governors. How will the country move forward? Their mentality to steal money anywhere they go.
My people, I hope you hear this Ogunge broadcast now. Now, you see, this kind of broadcast, this one I waiting will be the expert. Where would they expect for all these 4+4 association people? I all use that one, like, for example, and then would they expect from them? You see the great leader now, Congress Ogele, he don't tell you, say, in a APC, And if you come out today, still can't let una know, say, see where uh, 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 the presido, see where he dey get am wrong. See the mistake wey he don dey do now. So that presido, people wey go see watch these brokers, they go still let am know, say, see o, see this thing wey dey do, we no dey right. So now so e be, my people.
Yeah, we know they have our own. We don't. I don't feel say because I be APC, I support. If I see my principal, I do not have to. No, like that's two people for UK. Now I will never do that.
Ogbeti.
Because what you promise us, we want Nigeria to succeed. I want Tinubu to leave a good legacy. After your tenure, we'll see we're talking about you. Me, I don't want Tinubu to associate. What you keep Buhari government? Buhari was having good detention, but the people around Buhari, they are all criminals. They can't take advantage. Say Buhari is not correct again. Buhari now I borrow go for your guy. Tinubu, you are sound. You have a good head. You have to watch the kind of people you are giving position to. That's my take. Even if they support you in your campaign, you can even tell them, okay, now you guys have supported me. Let's come together on round table. Let's look for some vibrant youth in APC that we can form a government with. Or every month, there must not be a minister. Even any moon, any second level, whatever, my brother. Let's be frank with ourselves.
Yes, now.
Every weekend on a private jet, they here. But another when I see it, when I announced David Umahi as a minister, but this guy was in chamber, sitting there as a senator. You don't run government like that. There are still competent people in APC who can occupy that space. Izayamu is better in that space more than any other person. David Umahi. Izayamu is better in that space. You can make Izayamu the Minister of Works. Try him. You are telling him to drop his because a Senate office in Ina. Is he going to a Boeing? You can your one in another place, eh?
Okay, you're other one in other places.
Because after election, there's a way they will go to do it. The same APC member, David Umahi, you are giving him 2 slots already. Man, Oshomo is not a greedy man. Oshomo is supposed to be a minister. That's the fact. We should not deceive ourselves. In your way, you have to die in it. Not in there. You see how it plays? That's why I'm telling my Edo people. Leaders in Edo APC, you guys have to be smart. Forget about greediness. A greed of you work with the greed. Oshomo is supposed to be a minister. I'm telling you today. You know what? Okay, I will occupy this Senate office. Give it to my person. I confirm on it. A new one, Oshomo, the number 1, the list of ministers. Do a man. Because Oshomo is a lower boy to Tinubu.
Yes.
So, what are we talking about? You see where the problem are now. And I'm saying Tinubu is making the mistake. If we the Edos have come together, unite, we can tell Oshomo enough is enough. You cannot make them Agba a minister. You're making this Abubakar a minister. What of Edo South? Because we are just having a very and I tell you, we're messing up one of them.
Only was because
of the greed.
Hospital, my Kamal Metimuyedu.
Hospital now. Oh, but now the mortality le go already. Now we man be or Boroba. A minister of health for that matter. And a general IM money.
Benny.
You that live in the Western world. So like when my brother, we are going to be talking to our father. If we make our own supporting of Tinubu, we cannot be praising him when he's doing wrong. No, we will not. I will not be a party to that.
All right. So as we talk, any mistake when we see anything we not do right, we go to come over here to come the knock talk as they play. That's what we wanted to do. So that when they watch, when I see they say and say, yes, these people, they're really ready for what they talk. Understand? That's what it be. So make una still join Tinubu, join her with prayer. Make Nigeria great again. Make una join her with prayer. Join her. And me know, say Tinubu to make Nigeria great. Okay? When we give our time, we could pray for him. Make we pray for him. The way it change Lagos State to another level. That's why we go to take Nigeria to another level. Make we join her with prayer to move Nigeria forward. Okay? Make we join her with prayer. So we really appreciate every one of you, and I really give kudos to my great congrats. Congrats, they busy throughout this time. I think he just gets another Shabe house now. So take our time to put them in order, lot of things. So we will talk and they go as they play. So we will come out, they educate to now any mistake we make, anything we do we know they right. We go there here when we will talk am. And Tinubu, make you not forget, Congress Tony Kabaka Hadun, the APC state youth leader. You need to do the needful. Do the needful.
Now don't for the wait time because
Yes.
youth when they mobilize, they win election for them, they to the neck.
Yes.
Yes.
We not get youth we won't go die for river again. So Oga Tinubu, you need to do the needful. Any slot when they are available, try Congress. Don't smile the face. And don't forget, because of you, Obaseki demolished Tony Kabaka Hotel.
Okay. I may not forget that one though.
Yes, it's because of you, Tinubu. It's because of you. Yes. It's not any other person. It's just because of you, Tinubu. Obaseki demolished Tony Kabaka Hotel. So I'm just telling you, go and verify and confirm. It's because of you, Tinubu. Because of Jakaban, Obaseki demolished Kabaka Hotel. So do the needful to the street governor. So my people, we thank every one of you and we appreciate every one of you for your time. We go they come, they talk and they go small because we don't say all of una now open for grant. Somebody come in that there, una don't win now. If una don't win now, una will go. So for una to call hold of Gelena, then when they come out now, they call it and say, see mistake we do now, we go dissolve it. As we do this video, all APC group, we go see sender and go there. So that's so it be. So that if una they come out tomorrow, say, now so we do not do this, so we not do this, we go dissolve it, they bring all this video come out.
If our father make mistake, we dey correct them. We know the journal. And that's what our life be. And we not be like that idiot where they UK. Even if Obaseki shit for grand, you say me shit again. We not do that song. Because we dey Europe, we dey enjoy here. Our life is far better than a majority of Nigerians at home. So it dey pain us. Say our people are still living in darkness. So Tinubu must change the narrative of that country. That's what he promised. So that is why we are following him bomber to bomber. If you want to make any mistake, we quickly go to media.
Yeah. All right, my people, we appreciate every one of you. Thanks for watching and feel free to join us for the next broadcast. We appreciate and kudos to our great leader of the one of the first Scandinavia. Domosa. All right, everyone. Yeah. Bye. Thank you for your time. God bless. We appreciate you. Bye-bye, everyone.